Hello friends, today in this session we will check how you can create or how you can write a program for the basic calculator using a Python. Okay, so it is very simple. Okay, you need to follow certain steps or I will explain you what you need to do. So for starting, let's say consider this is the program. Or I have already written the program for you and I will make you understand what you need to do and how. So let's consider a case you have a you need to take a two variable, okay, in Python, that is x and y, and you need to get that as an input, right? Because certainly if you wanted to make a calculator, you will say that I have this number and I have this number and I wanted to perform either addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, anything, right? So we are going to do is we will take a number as an input and we will ask user what you wanted to do, whether you want to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. Okay, and then based on the input we will perform that activity and we will provide the result. Okay, so let's begin. So here I have taken x as a variable, so that is the variable. In if you are in work C program, and then here we do not need any data type in Python, that's why we can directly take as an this is the variable x and y. Okay, what we are doing, this is the input is the method, okay, which we will use to get the input. Okay, and once we will get that input, we need to typecast that into appropriate data type. So in this case we are considering that as an integer, right? Because we wanted to certainly perform the any let's say method, let's say addition, division, or multiplication, or anything on the top of those two values. That's why I am typecasting that to integer value. Okay, and then I will say that press 1. Let's say 1 for addition, 2 for subtraction, 3 for multiplication, and 4 for, let's say, division. Okay, and then I will also print a message that select the operation needs to be performed, whether what operation you wanted to perform. Then what I will do, I am taking this is one again variable which is I have given the appropriate name, because again I wanted to take as input, like, because I have given one, which is, let's say, if it is one, then I wanted to perform basically addition, right? So then I will check whether that operation is equal to 1, then I will perform addition. If that operation is equal to 2, means if it is 2, then I will do subtraction. If it is 3, then I will do multiplication, and if it is 4, then I will do division. So here I am using the if condition. If this is the format for to use the if condition, where you will use the colon at the end, and this is the conditional comparison basically. And here we have taken z as a variable, which will collect the output or the result. Okay, you can take the result, you can give the appropriate name. Let's say if you wanted, then you can give the result um, as a name for that variable. Okay, and here also, so everywhere wherever we have a z, we can replace with the result. Once we are done, then we are saying the answer is result, right? So we will run this program and we'll see what is happening. So here it is asking me to enter the first input number. So I am giving the input number is, let's say, 25. Enter the second number. I am giving, let's say, input as 5. I wanted to perform, let's say, multiplication, or let's say simplicity addition. It is giving 30 value. So that is successful, right? So again, I will run. Let's say if I'm doing 25, I wanted same number and I will give a minus, let's say subtract. So then it is giving a value 20. So that is also a correct one. Okay, now third example, 25, 5, and I wanted to perform a multiplication. It is also correct. 25 multiplied by 5 is 125. And last condition we will check, that is division. Let's say 25, then divided by 5. Okay, I will choose 4. it is correct. Now I can enter a different value as well. So 26, let's say I wanted to divide by 9. Okay, it is giving the correct value. So it has taken that z variable to appropriate type, whichever is required. Okay, if you wanted to let's say give an input, okay, which is similar to add, let's say add means plus. Okay, so what we need to do, here I will not typecast this to an integer because it will take that as an integer directly, string itself. So let's try this. At least I have not tried this, so we will try together. So I, if the input is, let's say, plus minus, or let's say in case of multiplication it is this, and okay, plus minus multiplication and division, right? So here in this case still I want one more if condition. Okay, so what I will do, sorry, why it has went. Okay, so here I have one more condition which I want, that is a division. So I will take this. Then I need to add one more else condition where I will do nothing, right? Say, or I will say print invalid input, right? So because we have defined what exactly we can do, plus minus multiplication and division. So let's try this. I will give the same input. Okay, and I wanted to perform plus. It is successful. So it is more realistic now, because it is we have given the appropriate inputs, and here you see input, because when we have given the number I need to typecast that, right? Because it is certainly in string format. This is the example where we see that say that input returns the output in string format. We need not to typecast it. So here whatever the input we have given, that is plus, and it is correct. So let's say for example if I will give something else, okay, then it should go to invalid input, right? So let's do that exercise. So I will give a 2 number which is not matching with any of the case, right? So let's see that, and it is saying invalid input. Okay, but still it is saying answer is 30. Okay, why it is doing that? That is a bit surprise, because it is not matching. Okay, and it whatever the result, okay, it has it's because it is taking the some value. mm, this is a bit surprise to me as well. Let's figure out why it is happening. Okay, because it is result is 2, because I, mm, 25 I have given the 2, right? Because 2, whatever the things I am giving, that it is taking. Okay, that is the reason. So I have given this. If I will give 1, then it will take result as in 1. So invalid input, but still answer is 30.